So guys, we got a beautiful plane in today. I've been waiting for this model for about a month or so. Arrived late, but I'm so happy I got this model in. If you haven't kind of guessed it already, this is the ANA A380 HONU. I'm not exactly sure what livery this is in. It's probably like the Kai livery, or I'm not exactly sure, but it's the more turquoise one. It looks very blue on the camera, but it's more turquoisey in real life. So this thing is definitely a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot bigger than I expected. I mean, on video, I was watching videos about this. It didn't look that big, but this thing is enormous. Like the wingspan is literally longer than my hand. It's super big. And yeah, so I was super excited to get this in. We're just gonna dive in a little bit, take a look at the right side. The lighting's not very great right now, but yeah, so we have the front nose part, which looks pretty good, if I'll be honest. I'm glad that nose is staying down. It has pretty good weight at the front, so it's not gonna kind of like be tilted back a little bit just because of the sheer weight of the model. We have the nose there a little bit too pointy, if I'll be honest. It needs to be a little bit more blunt. But we have the nose coming back. We can see the R1 door. And we have those two Trent 900s on the right wing. If you guys didn't know, I already flown on the HONU before. Not this exact livery, the orange one. Sat around somewhere by this Airbus logo. Somewhere about like here, where I could see those beautiful Trent 900s rolling. Coming back, we have the two baby turtles. Forgot to mention, we also have a cargo door up right here. We're gonna scoot back. We can see the ANA logo on that winglet right there. If my camera will focus. Yeah, anyways, there's ANA on that winglet. Coming way to the rear, we can see we have another cargo door sitting right about there. Also on the flaps, we have those red tips, as everyone loves. Really nice. Coming back, we have the giant horizontal stabilizer at the back. A lot bigger than the camera is really showing it to be. It looks like, it doesn't look that great on camera, but in person, it's like very big. It's way bigger than I was expecting, but it's pretty much the same deal on the other side. As we can see, we have those other two Trent 900s on the side. Very detailed, if I'll be honest. The camera doesn't really show much of the detail, but it's really nice. If we take a look at the bottom, we have the inspiration of Japan, the ANA. We also have those, we could start to see more of those details at the bottom of the Trent 900s. We have the registration, Juliet Alpha 382 Alpha. We also have the landing gears that tilt. Don't really want to mess around with it too much. I don't want to like break the landing gear on the first day of having it. We also have like a little red dot, almost like the Japanese flag. And we have the APU exhaust at the back too. So overall, this thing is like really big. I was not expecting it to be the size that it actually is. It's just way bigger than I was expecting it to be. It's an awesome model. It's great. I bought it off of eBay for around $90. It also came with a little pushback tug. Just the buyer or the seller just was including the pushback tug with it, which is really nice. This looks about to be to scale with the aircraft itself, which is really nice to see. It arrived maybe about 7-ish days, maybe about a week late. Not a super big deal. But came in pretty good condition. Nothing looks to be off. The winglets are a little bit curved It's either this one or the other one down there. But everything else, perfect. Inside the box came with a little card that had like some specifications with it for the plane. And overall, this is just like a really nice model. If you have the money to maybe drop like 100, maybe $120 on this model specifically, or you could wait maybe about like a month or so and spend or save like maybe about $30-$40. I'd highly recommend getting this model. I got mine off of eBay, like I said, so the seller was including this pushback tug with it. With cheap prices comes cheap shipping, so this thing took a while to come. But yeah, I'm super glad that it came in the box that it was supposed to come in. I didn't get scammed or anything out of $90. So yeah, if you have the money, go and buy this. This is like the coolest model out there, if I'll be honest. I mean, just the livery itself is cool. Everything about it, I don't know, the Trent 900s, just the sheer size of it, it's huge. We'll compare it to a couple aircraft really quick. So here we have the A380, and this is a 737. It's a Max 9 or Max 8. So yes, it's a lot taller. The engines itself are literally bigger than the fuselage of the 737. It's really big. I'm glad that it keeps the nose down. The nose isn't like flaring up because of the weight. It's down firm on the ground, which is super nice to see. So this is the HONU compared to a 787-8. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not sure if they're the same engines or not. The Max 8 might have the smaller versions of the Trent. I'm not sure, but these ones on the A380 are the Trent 900s. And on to the next aircraft, we have a 777-200LR. So this is a wide aircraft. It has the GE90s, which are quite a bit bigger than the 900s, the Trent 900s, but it still looks small compared to the beefy A380. This is a pretty beefy plane as well. I mean, this thing is thick. It's thicker than my thumb. So it's still like pretty small compared to the A380. And this is the next biggest aircraft I have in the fleet. This is my second biggest aircraft. Compared to the Airbus A380, we can see those engines are tiny compared to those enormous Trent 900s. The 747 might be slightly taller. Actually, no, not at all. If we take a look at the rear stabilizer or that rear tail and compare it to the A380, there's like a big difference between the two. Obviously A380 is heavier. It feels heavier in real life too. So we could see that tail is really big. It just looks super big in person. And we can see that tiny rear tail, that horizontal stabilizer, super small compared to the A380. So that's basically the size you're working with here. Airport update is coming out soon. It's probably my most expensive model, but probably my favorite model too. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I really look forward to seeing some of your responses in the comments. This is a really nice plane. Let me know what you guys think about this model. Would you buy it? But I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.